Hey, what is going on, peeps? And welcome to Goose Sports. We got Major League Baseball, Brewers versus the Braves. A live play-by-play here on Goose Sports. So we'll get it done in a minute. Let's see, everybody's doing well today on this Friday Friday night. Friday night. So I got the chat. Let me get all my chats all straightened out here. Oh. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see, get my chat all straight. What's up, Kelly Gardner in the house? What's up, Kelly? How you doing tonight on this Friday? Friday. Man, it's hot, man. No, it's freaking hot. Ever since that we had that storm yesterday, and it's freaking hot. It is just god awful hot. But just trying to get everything set up here. Get everything set up. Uh, all right, I got everything set up here. Good to go. Move the chat over so I can see the chat. Hey, Kelly Gardner has been member for 25 months. Like my shirt, thank you. Should wear a white shirt. So freaking hot outside. So freaking hot outside. I should wear a white shirt, but oh well. Hello, Alexa. Hello. Hello, how you doing? All right, let me get this. Try and get the chat all set up so I can see the freaking chat. Let's see. Chat. I get the chat all working. I can see shit. All right. I think I got the chat all straightened out now. All right. Now I can concentrate on the stream. I got the chat all. So we got the softball lover. Hello, how you doing? So we got the Braves versus the Brewers coming up. Mizorowski on the mound for Milwaukee. Trying to get my damn chat pulled up so I can see the freaking chat. Got softball lover. How you doing, softball lover? All right. I'm just trying to get the chat all straight out so I can see the freaking chat. So I have to like the Yankee. No, I don't like. I'm not a Yankees fan. Kelly Gardner. No, I don't like. I'm not a Yankees fan. Too many people. Too many people do the Yankees. There's too much competition to do the Yankees now. So that's why I did the Yankees because I knew they were popular. But there's too many people do it. There's too many people on YouTube doing the Yankees. So trying to find somebody that trying to find a team that that not many people do the games for them for. So Man, it is freaking hot, man. And that sun's not going down for another hour and a half. I really gotta get a tarp to put on the left side here to block this sun that comes in this time of day. I really need to do that. I just need to go do it and then just do it. So yeah, what I need to do. But anyway, all right. Yeah, so we got the top of the first inning of the Brewers and the Braves. Paul Bird, Paul Bird pitched for LSU. He does Braves, so he pitched for LSU. Yeah, Paul Bird pitched for LSU back in the early '90s. Won a title in '91. So, what's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing? What's going on, Daniel Barry? I didn't want that to happen. I want the freaking phone just to start blaring for y'all. All right, let's share this out on my post and shit. Let's see. Somebody check me something real quick here. Yeah, so what's up? What's up? I'm not. Let's see. Ooh-wee. How's everybody doing tonight on the freaking glare? I mean, the glare is really bad. I can't see the freaking names. What's up on the vertical stream? Let's see. Ooh, man, can't see the fucking names, man. The glare is so bad, man. I'm sorry about that. But I see you on the vertical stream. Fucking glare is just so bad right now. Anyway, so you're not innocent. There you go. See now look the sun went kind of behind the clouds a little bit, so now they're a little bit easier to read. Yeah, I'm not that innocent. You got Omar. Uh, yeah, just the way the glare was, it was kind of hard to see this computer screen. I'm blind anyway, so sorry about that. So first inning should be starting shortly between the Braves and the Brewers. I know I'm old. You're right. I am old. That's another problem. Is I'm old. That's another problem. I'm old, blind, and I'm blaming the sun. So when you get old, you blame things. How's everybody doing on this Friday night? Eh, hope you're not like me. Just you got no life no more. You stay home on a Friday. Go out and do something. Go out and do something on a Friday. Dallas has World Cup cups. And McDonald's brought back the fried apple pie, the one that's actually fried. Well, it used to be fried in lard. So like, but they don't use lard no more. You gonna blame God for this? Okay, blame God. Okay. You watched the World Cup today. USA won again, man. They won two soccer matches in a row. That's kind of surprising. So what's so Kelly Gardner says, "Go Braves." Kelly Gardner says, "Go Braves." Are we gonna get to the game action here? When we start the game, you only watch wizarding stuff. Okay. All right. So we're in. Well, I'm not in Truist Park, but the game's in Truist Park. Uh, says Atlanta, Georgia, but it's technically not Atlanta, but it's in Cobb County. But it's the Atlanta metro area, but technically not Atlanta. But all right, Milwaukee's going to have Yelich, Churio, Terrain, Contreras, Mitchell, Vaughn. Then you got Perkins, Pratt, and then Ortiz. There's your bat. And do I like Quidditch? Never played Quidditch. I never played it to have an opinion on it. This looks interesting, I should say. I'll say it looks interesting, but yeah, I never played it. So I wonder if it's hot down in Hot Atlanta. Yeah. So the Brewers in the month of June are first in runs per game, OPS, extra base hits, and run differential. They're number one in all those categories in the month of June. All right, so we got Martin Perez on the mound for Atlanta. He's 5-3, ERA of 2.9, 51 Ks and 21 walks on the season. We're gonna have a Yelich due up first here for Milwaukee. What's the game time temperature, Mister Announcer? And what's the game time temp in Hot Atlanta? They're not gonna show it. Kind of messed up. I wonder what the weather is in Hot Atlanta. I guess I'm gonna have to ask Nightbot. Let's see. I'm gonna have to ask Nightbot. It's 84 degrees in Atlanta, 29 Celsius for people that use Celsius. Oh, a little cloudy. A little cloudy in Hot Atlanta. They might be getting that shit that hit us yesterday. They might be getting that shit that hit Louisiana yesterday. All right, so I think we're finally going to get the first pitch coming up here as Christian Yelich will come to the plate here for Milwaukee. As come on, play ball, come on, do they even say that anymore? Does the ump say play ball anymore? Eh, So well, they said it was 83 degrees and it rained yesterday. That storm must have went fast up in that area. All right, so counts 1-0 here to Yelich. I don't like this box score. The pitch to the plate is a swing and a miss, 1-1. I don't like this box. I'm gonna have to use Milwaukee's. It's a little better because I know where it is. I forgot Atlanta has their own channel now. They don't have that uh, not Bally Sports, whatever the hell it's called, FanDuel Sports, whatever the hell took over that shit. So 2-1 to count here to Yelich. And the 2-1 is 3-1. She's gonna miss off the plate outside. 3-1. So Perez gonna come set. 3-1 is gonna be fouled. Foul back. Count goes to 3-2 here to Yelich. So 3-2 here to Christian Yelich. Top of the first inning. Yelich batting 275 on the season. And the 3-2 is going to be a ground ball right side. And there's one down. So one down in the inning. I like the break box score. They got Churio to the plate. At least I'm familiar with Milwaukee's is. So Churio batting 307 on the season. He'll be at the batter's box. And Perez will come set and deliver the pitch. Going to be a strike. 0-1. What's going on with this damn MLB app? Why is it glitching out? Is the 0-1. And that's going to be a line out. No, it's a ground ball to third. And two down. Thought he caught it. But it's a ground to the third. Two down. So two up, two down, and terrain to do up here for Milwaukee. Terrain batting 262 on the season. He'll step in the batter's box here for Milwaukee. And the pitch going to be a ball down low, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 to count here to Terang. For the lefty, Perez will come set. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss, 1-2. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Perez will come set. Here comes the 1-2. And swing and a miss. There's out number 3. So Milwaukee goes down in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go bottom first. It's Milwaukee 0, Atlanta coming to the plate. And we'll see Mizorowski on the mound for the Brewers. Let's see Mizorowski on the mound. Yeah. I'm going to get some water while I can. Alrighty. I'm back again. So we're going to go bottom first inning. No score between the Brewers and the Braves. At least got some clouds a little bit to kind of stop the sun coming here and beating me down. Right, so Atlanta will come to the plate and see who's. They didn't show who was coming to the plate before the half inning. Walt Weiss, remember him? Remember him as a player. We got Baldwin, Albies, Olson, Smith, Dubon, Riley, Yastrzemski, White, and then Mateo. There's your batting order for Atlanta. The Bravos. Right, so Jacob Mizorowski on the mound. He's 8-2 in the ERA of 1.34, 131 strikeouts, 22 walks. And it's a swing and a miss. I think they said his whip was like .72, which is really good. All right, so 0-1 to count to Baldwin. Mizorowski will come set. And the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. 0-2. So it'll be 0-2 to count Here to Baldwin, batting 298, 14 homers, and 39 RBIs for Atlanta. So Mizorowski going to come set. Here comes the 0-2. It's a swing and a miss. One down. That was some high heat. One down. So Baldwin down on strikes. I think Mizorowski struck out 15 his last start, they said, before the game. Ozzy Albies, batting 278 on the season. Here comes the pitch. That ball's hit back out of play. The count goes to 0-1 to Albies. Albies has 10 homers, 37 RBIs, batting 278 on the season. And the 0-1. And that ball's hit to left field. And Trio makes a catch. Two down. So two down in the inning. Got Trio in left, Mitchell in center, Perkins in right. Ortiz at third, Pratt at short, Terrain at second, Vaughn at first, and Contreras behind the plate for Milwaukee. At Olson, the plate batting 276 on the season. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. 0-1 to count here to Olson. 20 homers on the season for him. Here comes the 0-1. And it's a strike, another strike, 0-2. So 0-2 coming to Olson as Mizorowski will come set. Here comes the 0-2. 0-2 pitch is me fouled back. It's going to stay 0-2 to Olson. Morocco still beating Scotland 1-0. I think that game's in. What they said the game was in? I can't remember that game was at. Here comes the 0-2. That's going to be ground ball right first base side. Go to toss the pitcher covering, and there's out number 3. So Mizorowski fields his position well, and the inning is over. We'll go to the second. We got Contreras, Mitchell, and Vaughn due up for Milwaukee. I'll be right back. Sorry. I'm trying to do like 3 things at one time. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to do like 2 things at one time. Hey, what's up, Ollie? So, my water boy's in the house. Water boy. What's up, Paulie? How'd it go? Am I doing like two things at one time? All right, we're gonna go to the top of the second inning. No score between Milwaukee and Atlanta. What's up, Paulie? And Pop Pop's on the vertical stream. Hey, Pop Pop. Somebody's Pop Pop. Here's a pitch to the plate to Contreras. Hit to left field, but right at him. And there's one down. So one down in the inning. This Contreras flies out to left field. That's gonna bring up see Mitchell. Mitchell comes to the plate, batting 253 in the season. Five homers, 34 RBIs for Garrett, batting 253 on the season for the Brewers. Perez delivers the pitch. That's going to find the inside part of the plate for a strike. 0-1. So 0-1 to count. And the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. 0-2. That's right. Exactly, Paulie. That's why I like peeing outside. And that's going to miss down low. I ain't got to worry about hitting no target. I'll be like a dog and go outside. Right, so 1-2 here to Mitchell. The pitch is 2-2. Last two pitches were too low, 2-2. Two to go. And the 2-2 is a swing and a miss, two down. Let's see, is this thing working on this side today? Sometimes it doesn't want to work on the horizontal side. I don't know why it does that shit. I don't know why it goes to the freaking vertical side where I can't. What's up, Karam? Yes, USA advanced to the next round. What's up, Karam? Yeah, USA advanced. Here comes the pitch to Vaughn. That's gonna be a strike. 0-2. I must have missed a pitch. So Vaughn batting 347, two homers and 19 RBIs. Yeah, they won. USA won 2-0. 0-2 pitch. That's gonna miss. I had a doctor's appointment today. That's why I didn't do the game. A doctor's appointment. Just a checkup. Nothing. I'm not dying. Not yet, anyway. Here's a 1-2. That's gonna be strike three. Looking. That's gonna retire the side. So Vaughn goes down on strikes, and we'll go to the bottom half of the second. We got Smith, Dubon, and then O'Reilly due up. So, but yeah, I'm not dying. I just when you get to a certain age, you got to go to the doctor once a year. So I guess it's not working, Paulie. I think it's working on the vertical side for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know how to change that on Streamlabs. There's got to be a way. I'll have to Google that and figure out why it does that. So, oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, save you. It's going to save you points by not letting you bet. Somebody's dog is outside and they're barking. I guess he or she wants to go inside, and ain't nobody listening. That's what Rue does. Rue comes outside and goes barks and roo, roo, roo. He wants to come inside. Probably them. I'll try to think where the soccer game is tonight. It's in Boston. Well, I shouldn't say tonight, but early evening. Is there a game tonight? Let me. We're at the bottom of the second inning. There is. They got Brazil and Haiti. Okay. Brazil and Haiti. That's who's playing tonight. All right. So Smith at the plate for Atlanta. First pitch is going to miss. Low and in. 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Here to Smith. Mizorowski will come set. And the pitch, the 1-0. And that's a swing and a miss. 1-1. So Mizorowski last Friday against the Phillies went 9 innings, struck out 15 batters and no walks. Needless to say, he won the game with a one hitter. So the 1-1 is lifted to center field for a base hit. So Smith gets a single here in the second. Smith just got enough of it to get into the outfield for a base hit. There's a leadoff single here for Atlanta here in the second. Excuse me. So Dubon due up. Dubon batting 259 on the season. And the pitch is a foul. 0-1. That pitch got out of play. 0-1 to count here to Dubon. Mizorowski against the Phillies threw 58 pitches that were over 100 miles per hour. That's most in any game ever. A lot, man. Here comes the 0-1. It's going to be a ball 1-1. 1-1 to count. Here to Dubon. 1-1 to count. 1-1 is hit foul. It'll get out of play. The count going to move to 1-2. So Marcio Dubon batting 259, 7 homers and 40 RBIs on the season for the Atlanta Braves. Mizorowski, that was 16th pitch. And the 1-2 is going to be ground ball to short. They'll go to second, to first, and safe at first. So we'll leave one around at second, but safe at first. All right, so let's see. We got coming to the plate here for Atlanta. Riley. So Riley batting 211 on the season for the Braves. The pitch is going to be a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count to Riley. A 1 out and 1 on. Mizorowski looks her winner back over at first. Here comes the 1-0. That ball is grounded. That's a base hit. Gets through the hole and right to right field. And we're going to have first and second. 1 down. So Atlanta is in business here in the second. Runner in scoring position with 1 down. Riley goes the other way and gets the base hit as the base runner just barely had to scoot out the way before he got hit with the ball. So Yastrzemski at the plate. Batting 228. The pitch is a strike on 1. So Mike Yastrzemski, 228 average. Awful averages. 3 homers, 18 RBIs. And the 0-1 is a strike 0-2. 0-2 to count here to Yastrzemski. So Mizrowski comes set. The 0-2 is a ground ball. And right side only plays to first, and they just got him out. 2 down. Only plays to first, and there's 2 down. Runner's going to be at second and third. So we're going to have White at the plate, batting 230 in the season for Atlanta. Second and third, and there's 2 down. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Some high heat that went 103, 0-1 the count. Eli White, 3 homers, 14 RBIs, 230 batting average. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to be hit on a play, 0-2. Last 8 starts for Mizrowski, he's 7-0, an ERA of 0.17. 80 Ks, 9 walks. 0.17 in 8 starts. That's his ERA. That's just man. That's just wow, man. All right, 0-2 to count. Here to White, and the pitch is off the plate, 1-2. That's just and how that's just 0.17. So 1-2 to count, and the pitch is a swing and a miss. Blew up 104, blew it by him, and the side is retired. So Atlanta gets 2 base runners on, they do not score. We'll go to the third. It's 0-0. Man. 104, and he was, needless to say, he was late on the swing. Put the lights on out here. All righty. We'll go to the top of the third inning. No score between the Brewers and the Braves. Guy's good, says Nurse Ratched. Mizrowski. Yeah, he's pitching well this year. All right, so we got 0-0-0 for Milwaukee, 0-2-0 for Atlanta. So we're the top of the third is Perkins at the plate for the Brewers. Pitch from Perez is a strike on 1. So Blake Perkins, 1 homer, 11 RBIs, batting 141. 141, man. Here's the 0-1. It's inside 101. There's one time in baseball that would get you like, you know, you'd get benched. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is a foul, 1-2. foul, 1-2. So 1-2 to count here to Perkins. That's gonna miss low. Count goes 2-2. 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 is ground ball, third base side, bare hands. It can't make the play. So Perkins going to get on with the infield single on third base side. Perkins going to get on with the infield single. That's going to help out his 141 batting average. And so we got Pratt in the batter's box. Pratt making his fourth game, third game. I mean, 333 on the season. And pitches a strike, 0-1. So Pratt has 2 RBIs on the season. And yeah, 3 games. This is his fourth game. Batting 333. Here comes the 0-1. And swing the miss, 0-2. Guess that pitch was a little away, but Pratt swung at it, 0-2. And so counts 0-2 to Pratt. Perez will come set. 0-2 is a strike 3 looking. Man. So Pratt did not appeal that pitch. And that's it the pitch was. And that looked like a ball. Pratt should have challenged that one. So one down. It's going to bring up Ortiz to play. 1 out, 1 on. Ortiz at the plate. And the pitch is a strike, 1-1. Comes the 0-1. And it's a ground ball, up, base hit up the middle. Base hit up the middle. So they're going to have 2 on and 1 out here in the third for Milwaukee. As Ortiz singles up the middle. And went right back up the middle. And now we're going to have the top of the order back up in Yelich. Yelich is 0 for 1 on this evening. And the pitch is a foul. Yeah, foul, 0-1. 5 homers and 24 RBIs for Yelich, batting 274 on the season. He's 0 for 1 in a ground out today so far. All right, so Perez will come set. The 0-1 is fouled out of play again. So it's going to go to 0-2. 0-2 here to Yelich. 0-2 to Yelich. Perez will come set, and the 0-2 is off the plate, 1-2. It's off the plate, 1-2. The 1, nope, they'll chase runner back. Going to chase a runner back at second. So 1-2 to count here to Yelich. And a pitch is a ground ball back to the pitcher. Only plays the first, and there's 2 down. So 2 down. We got second and third. Second and third, and there's now 2 down in the inning. We got Churio due up. Trio has 10 homers on the season. 0 for 1 on the evening. That's down low. First pitch is 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Cheerio. Cheerio. Perez will come set. And the 1-0 is 2-0. This was off the plate 2-0. They oh they're gonna intentionally walk Cheerio to load the bases. Guess they want to get a force at every base. So now we're gonna have Terang go up. The Terang with the bases loaded. 2 down. No, the pitch is a strike on 1. 0-1 to count here to a Terang. And the 0-1 is a ground ball, and it's to second, and there's no play. So the Milwaukee is going to get a run on an infield single by Terang. Infield single by Terang. And that was going to be a tough play. Throw him out. So 1-0 Milwaukee. And it's going to bring up Contreras to the plate. Contreras will step to the batter's box. And the pitch is a ball down low and in 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Contreras. And the 1-0 is 2-0. The pitch was a little outside, as Harry Doyle would say. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is popped up. Right center. Right fielder says, I'll take it. Makes the catch for out number 3. But Milwaukee gets a run home. It's 1-0 Brewers going to the bottom of the third. Mateo and Baldwin, the first 2 batters up. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Bottom of the third inning. Catch the game like never before with a Google Cloud. Google Cloud. Going on in the football match. Morocco still up. Well, They scored that first goal a long time ago in the first period, first half. First half. We're going to the bottom of the third inning. It's 1-0 Milwaukee. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the third inning. 1-0 Brewers. So Mizorowski will come out for the third inning. He'll come set. Comes the pitch to Mateo. That's going to be a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Mateo. 4 homers, 11 RBIs, batting .281 on the season. And the 1-0 is 2-0, which actually got away from the catcher. 2-0 to count. 2-0 to count. Here to Mateo. Mizorowski will come set. And a 2-0 is hit to center field. Nice camera work, guys. And there's one down. And it's Mitchell with the catch with one down. In 26th to 28th, Brewers and the Cubs play. Great to how they're like rivals, but Milwaukee was in the American League for like a long time. Here comes the pitch to Baldwin. That's going to be a ground ball right side, and it's a fair ball foul. Well, it's a foul ball. Foul ball. So it's going to be 0-1. So 0-1 to count. 0-1 to count here to Baldwin. Okay, so Mizorowski will come set. And the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. 0-2. So quickly, 0-2 to count here to Baldwin. One out, nobody on. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be hit up in the left field, shallow left. And third baseman goes out there and makes the catch. 2 down. The third baseman goes out there and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Mizorowski has thrown 31 pitches, and 25 of them have been strikes. Only thrown 6 that have missed the plate. So Albies due up for Atlanta. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a little inside, 1-0. Almost hit him. So 1-0 to count here to Albies. And the 1-0 is a swing and a miss. 1-1. So here comes the 1-1. The 1-1 is hit to center and makes the catch for out number 3. So we're headed to the 4th inning. It's still 1-0 Milwaukee. Mitchell, Vaughn, and Perkins due up. Mitchell, Vaughn, and Perkins due up here for the Brew Crew. Why is this frames per second keep fucking up? I can't fix this during the stream. So it's just gonna have to yeah. So top of the 4th inning, 1-0 Milwaukee. We got going on in the yeah, Mizorowski is really good, man. He's really good, man. He can hit his marks, man. Rain cloud. All right, so we're gonna go to the top of the fourth. 1-0 Brewers. All right. So 1-3-0 for Milwaukee, 0-2-0 for Atlanta. We're gonna have Mitchell. Mitchell due up for Milwaukee. 5, 6, and 7. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. 1-1 here to Garrett Mitchell, 5 homers, 34 RBIs, batting 251. And the 0-1 is gonna miss off the plate, 1-1. 1-1 count. And the 1-1 is 2-1. So 2-1 coming into Mitchell. 2-1 is 3-1. Perez having problems finding the strike zone. It counts now 3-1 to Mitchell. 3-1 pitch is grounded right side and one down. So Mitchell will ground out. And there's one down here in the fourth. One down here in the fourth. It actually wasn't that bad here. It was much worse to the east of us. We got kind of spared all the bad shit. It was to the east of us. Here's a pitch to Vaughn. That's gonna be a base hit. That might be two. Goes down the line and left, and Vaughn goes around first and in there with a double. We got lucky here. It was a lot worse to the east. So, all right. So now we got Perkins due up for Milwaukee. Perkins had a infield, I think an infield single last time. Here's the pitch to Perkins, and he's pops it up, and Riley's there, and there's two down. So two down here in the fourth. It's going to bring up Pratt to the plate. So Pratt's 0 for 1. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to Pratt. And the 1-0 is a swing to miss. 1-1. So 1-1 here to Pratt. And the 1-1, yeah, swing to miss. Count goes to 1-2. That's a 1-2 to count. Perez will come set. Here comes the 1-2 to Pratt. And the pitch is a ground ball to short. And there's out number 3. So Pratt will ground out the short, and that's the side is retired. So we'll go to the bottom half. We got Olson, Smith, and Dubon in the bottom of the 4th coming up. On the 4th. So yeah, I mean, we got lucky with the rain. The parts of the area, some parts got wind and they got tornadoes. Got flooding rains. We got lucky here. We didn't get that much here yesterday. All right, so bottom 4th we go. It's 1-0 Milwaukee. Super Cooter setting. I don't know what the fuck that means. All right, we got Olson to plate. That pitch is going to be a ball. 1-0. And the 1-0 is going to be 2-0. Olson has 20 homers and 51 RBIs on the season. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Here comes the 2-0. That's going to be fouled. 2-1. 2-1 to count. Here comes 2-1 to Olson. That's going to be fouled on the first base side. Be 2-2. So 2-2 here to Matt Olson. You got Brazil and Haiti playing tonight. That might be a good game. Good match, it's a good match. All right, a 2-2 coming to Olson. And the 2-2 is hit on a play. So it's going to rain 2-2 here to Olson. Brazil is the only team to appear at every FIFA World Cup. Haiti making their first World Cup appearance since 1974. That ball's hit to right field. And there's a 1 down. So Olsen flies out to right. Now, this game's going to be in Philadelphia. Or should I say the match? I keep saying game. It's going to be Philadelphia. Match. So Smith at the plate. Smith is 1 for 1. And that first pitch is a strike. 0-1. Yeah. All right, I'm back. I do something real quick. So 0-2 to count here to Smith. So Mizorowski going to come set. Here comes the 0-2 to Smith. And it's going to be strike three looking. 2 down. Strike three looking. 2 down. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Nice pitch there by Mizorowski. Here comes the pitch to Dubon. Going to be a ball. Oh, no, we're gonna have a challenge. First challenge of the night. Is Milwaukee's challenging this call, and it is a ball, so it's gonna stay a ball. So Milwaukee loses the challenge and is 0.7 inches below the strike zone. So it's a ball. Here comes a 1-0. That ball's foul back out of play, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here to Dubon. So Mizorowski will come set. And the 1-1 is it's gonna be fouled, 1-2. Be fouled. It counts now a 1-2 to count to Dubon. So 1-2 to count. Is Mizorowski gonna come set? Here comes the 1-2. The ball's hit to right field, drifting over and making a catch in fair territory for out number 3 is Perkins. So we'll go to the 5th inning. Ortiz, Yelich, and Churio do up. All right, so moving on. Already in the 5th inning. Moving on in the 5th inning. So we got the 5th inning. Cicadas are out. Cicadas are out. Yeah. Cicadas. Oh, cicadas, man. Cicadas. Ah, we got top 5 inning we go. It's so 1-0 in Milwaukee. Game is moving on quickly. It's the game like never before. Google Cloud AI. 1-4-0 for Milwaukee, 0-2-0 for Atlanta. We're going to go to the top of the fifth inning. All right, here we go. So top five we go. First pitch is like it's going to be a ball to Ortiz, 1-0. Ortiz is 1 for 1 on the evening, and the 1-0 is foul back. And the count moves to 1-1. Good to Ortiz. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here comes the 1-2. And balls hit to right field and making a catch is Yastrzemski, 1 down. Yastrzemski makes the catch, and there's a 1 down here in the top of the fifth. That's going to bring up Yelich to the plate. Yelich is 0 for 2. 0-2 pitch is a strike, 1-1. Yelich is grounded out twice so far tonight. The 0-1 is hit foul out of play, 1-2. It's that pitch foul out of play. Now counts now 0-2 here to Yelich. And the 0-2 is going to be in the dirt. Pitch was a little low and away. So 1-2 to count to Yelich. And the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is ground ball right side. Slow roller, got to hurry, and they're not going to get him. Yelich is going to beat him to the bag. That's going to be an infield single. As Yelich beat him to the bag, infield single. We got 1 on and 1 down. And Churio due up. What's up, Bow Down? How you doing? So Jackson Churio, 305, 10 homers, and 28 RBIs. That pitch is a strike, 1-1. Hot, man. It's hot. 1-1 here to Churio. The pitch is a ground ball to third. They'll go to second and get the first out and go to second, then to first, but they only got the guy out at second. So 2 down and 1 on. Raining here again. Yes, nice. It's not. I saw the radar. It was raining across the lake. So terrain up. Terrain's 1 for 2. 1-2 pitch is ball 1-0. We got lucky yesterday here. It didn't rain. Didn't rain here as much as it did on the other side of the parish. Here's the 1-0 of the terrain. That's up and in, 2-0. Slidell got hit pretty hard. That part of the parish. So 2-0 coming to Terang. Oh, let's go to first. Chase the runner back. The 2-0. There's a strike. Now 2-1. 2-1 to count. What you barking at, Rue? 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. That should end the top of the inning, and it does. And the side is retired. We're going to go bottom 5, and it's still 1-0 Milwaukee. I'm going to go see what this dog is barking at. And I'll get me a. That's right. We got the draft. Oh yeah, that's right. We ain't got a. That's right. We ain't got a pit. All righty. We go to the bottom of the inning. We go to the bottom of the inning. And yeah, the draft, the NBA draft is next week. And but Pelicans. Hey, come here. No, you're going inside. Come on. No, you're not doing that. He ain't gonna stay out here and bark like a crazed maniac. Are they trying to fix the mound? They got to fix the mound. All right. Yeah. All right. So Mizorowski getting some warm up tosses in. They had to come fix the mound. Uh, that's what the holdup is to start this half inning. All righty. Let's get this inning started. or half inning start. Here we go. Gonna have Riley at the plate. First pitch is a line out to second, and there's one down. Line out to Terang, and there's one down. That's gonna bring up Yastrzemski, and Mizorowski. That's a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Mike. 3 homers, 18 RBIs on the season. 0 for 1 with a ground out, hitting 227. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. So 1-1 in the count. Here comes the 1-1. That's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike here to Yastrzemski. All right. So Mizorowski will come set. And then 2-1 is 3-1. 3-1 to count. So Mizorowski gets the sign. Pitch. That ball's hit to center. And there's 2 down. So 2 down in the inning. Wendy's. Big league hitter. Big burger. Double cheeseburger. All right, we got White at the plate here for Atlanta. White's 0 for 1. Mizorowski will come set. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Eli White, 3 homers and 14 RBIs. And the 1-0, the swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-1. Hello, Steve. How you doing? Cheers, says Steve. So counts 1-1 here to White. Mizorowski will come set. The 1-1 is foul back. It's now 1-2. But Steve, cheers to Steve G. All right, so Mizorowski going to come set. And the 1-2 is 2-2. Now it's 2-2 here to Mizorowski. I mean to White, excuse me. Mizorowski's pitching. 2-2 pitch. That's strike 3 looking. And Atlanta's going to challenge this, but the K zone box looked like it just touched the part of the plate. But let's just make sure. And it's a strike. Right on the corner. Right on the corner for strike 3. And the side is retired. So we're going to go to the 6th inning. Still 1-0 Milwaukee. Man, I mean, I just caught that. I mean, the baseball just nicked the corner. And I guess that's well, that is the rule. All it's got to do is just touch that part of the strike zone, and it's a strike. The whole ball don't have to be in the strike zone. Just touch it, just the tip. No, just the tip. All right, we're going to go to the top of the 6th inning, and it's 1-0 Milwaukee. Uh, That's right, just the tip. What's this? Protein, protein. What's this? Oh, Smoothie King. Oh yeah, Smoothie King. It's a Smoothie King commercial. We got Brazil and Haiti. They're about to start their little football match. Ready. All right, so we're gonna go to the top of the sixth inning. Contreras at the plate first here for the Brewers. So Perez looking in, and the 1-0 is a strike, 0-1. Man, here comes the 0-1. It's inside 1-1. That's right. USA has already clinched a spot in the knockout rounds. They won two matches in a row for the first time since 1930. I think they said. Swing and a miss. Count moves to 1-2. I think they said that last time they won two matches in a row in World Cup was 1930. Wow. Here's a 1-2. That's down low and away. 2-2. 2-2 coming to Contreras. 2-2 pitch is 3-2. Pitch was low, now 3-2. And 3-2 pitch is ball four. So Contreras can get on with a walk. Yeah, they can rest the best player for one more game. Right, so we got runner at first, nobody out. Mitchell at the plate for Milwaukee. And the pitch is a base hit. This goes to right field. So the Brewers have their first two guys on here in the sixth, and there's nobody out. And so Vaughn at the plate now. Harris Cherokee Casinos. They advertise down in Atlanta. I guess so. There's a ball 1-0. I guess they would. Cherokee would advertise in Atlanta. So Vaughn, 350 average, two homers, 19 RBI. He's 1 for 2 with a double tonight. And the 1-0 is a line out. Can be a double play. Double play, two down. A line out to short and double him off at second. That was just a hard hit ball, and the base runner really had nowhere to go. Yeah, there's nowhere to go. All right, now we're gonna have Perkins do up. Pitch is a strike on one. So 0-1 here to Blake Perkins. The 0-1 is a strike 0-2. 0-2 to count. And the 0-2 is going to be upstairs 1-2. Atlanta has Dylan Lee warming up in their bullpen. So 1-2 to count here to Perkins. And he'll go to first and Chase Mitchell back. So still counts now 1-2. So Perez will come set. And the 1-2 is low 2-2. 2-2 to count. So Perez going to come set. And the 2-2 is in there for strike 3 looking. And the side is retired. So we'll go bottom 6. And it's still 1-0 Milwaukee. Man, that was a good pitch there. We'll go bottom 6, and it's still 1-0 Brewers. It's 6, it says. Excuse me. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning, still 1-0 Milwaukee. And 1 run might be enough for Mizrowski. Might be enough. We'll see now. Watermelon hydration at the Smoothie King. Smoothie King. Yeah. All right. The bottom 6, we're about to head. 1-0 in Milwaukee as Mizrowski has pitched the gem so far, and so is Atlanta's pitcher has done the same thing. 1-6-0 for Milwaukee, 0-2-0 for Atlanta. Brandon Woodruff is expected to start in Cincinnati. Here comes a pitch to the plate as Mateo pitching for a strike on 1. So UGA. It actually didn't. We didn't get a lot of rain. To the east of us did. Here's the 0-1. Up 20 miles to the east of us got a lot of rain and wind, but not us. 0-2 to count here to Mateo. Oh, you're betting, yeah, man. You know who's pitching for Milwaukee, right? They're like the best pitcher in baseball is pitching for him, Mizrowski. So 1-2 to count here to Mateo. I mean, Mizrowski's. You check his ERA. It's like really good. So 1-2 to count here to Mateo. Screw the Brewers, says Sir UGA. Screw them. Here's the 1-2. And that's a round of the shorts. And they get him. Oh, no. He's safe. Infield single. As Mateo is going to beat it out. Infield single. So infield single for it was just a little pizza money. Oh, I'd rather have the pizza. How about USA winning again in football? Yeah, he was sad. He was safe. How about USA getting another win in football? So Mateo gets an infield single here for Atlanta. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Now we're gonna have Baldwin coming to the plate. So Baldwin 0 for 2. Mizorowski will come set. That's a ball. That's down low. 1-0. So Drake Baldwin is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a foul out. Counts for 1-0. 1-0 pitch is hit out of play. You 1-1. Yeah, the slots don't work tonight, Nightbot. The casino must be closed. Not letting nobody bet, Nightbot. I don't know what happened. Casino don't let nobody bet tonight. Here's the 1-1. Swing to miss. 1-2. Swing to miss. 1-2 to count. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is a swing to miss. One down. Did you say casino? I did. I did say casino. I did. Nightbot's trying to bet, and the casino must be closed tonight because it's not answering them. So the one down here in the sixth. Yeah, we okay. So Albies at the plate. That ball's a base hit, right field, and we're gonna have first and third. First and third. Man. So first and third, one out here in the sixth. Man. Man, how did Ortiz get that? Man, get that 104-mile fastball. So first and third, and there's one out, and you got Olson at the plate. So Matt Olson has an RBI opportunity here from Atlanta. And the pitch is a strike on one. So 0-1 to count. Yeah, this guy's pretty good though. Here's the 0-1. Three to miss. 0-2. This guy is pretty good though. So 0-2 to count here to Olson. And the 0-2 is hit out of play. Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, he's consistently throwing over 100 miles per hour, and his ERA last like 8 starts is like 0.17. Here comes the 0-2, And it's going to miss. 1-2. Everyone goes. Yeah, everyone goes to the casino for the jumbo shrimps. Jumbo shrimps. Or the you know down on the Gulf Coast they have the Dungeness crabs. It's a big thing. It's a 1-2. That's 2-2. You go and eat those Dungeness crabs, man. You can just feel the sodium in your body. You can just feel how. I mean, it's like I got to drink a gallon of water. You feel so bloated after eating all those Dungeness crabs. 2-2 pitch, and it's 3-2. 3-2 here to Olson. Yeah, the Gulf of American jumbo shrimps and the jumbo shrimps. They must be on steroids. So counts now full to Olson, and Mizorowski will deliver the 3-2 pitch. That's be fouled again. Was fouled again, so it's going to stay 3-2 here to Olson. So Mizorowski will come set. 3-2 is out again. Man. Out again. That was only 96. Man, that must have been his slow pitch. That one was only 96 miles per hour. All right, so 3-2 count coming up to Olson. And Mizorowski will come set. 3-2 pitch. That's ball 4. So it's a bases are now loaded. Bases are loaded. And the bases are loaded here for Atlanta. Yeah, that pitch there was not that wasn't his best pitch. I don't think he wanted to throw that pitch. A grand slam. Who's this? Who's coming? Acuna? Acuna's going. Who's up next? Fred McGriff. Who's up? Ron Gant. Who's up next? Yeah, who's up next? Must be Ron Gant, huh? All right, you got Smith at the plate. We're in his head. We're about. I guess we're about to see. So base is loaded, and you got Smith at the plate. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Oh, Terry Pendleton. Okay. This guy's batting from the left side, so it would be Terry Pendleton. Yeah, this guy is batting from the left hand side, and with a right-handed pitcher, so it would be Terry Pendleton. Here comes the 0-1, and it's low 1-1. Counts 1-1. Here's Smith. The 1-1 is a swing and a miss, blew it by him. That was like 102. The count's now 1-2. 102 miles per hour. What's up, Karam? How you doing, man? Rangers game is off to a crazy start. Waterfly. up? You wore your Goose shirt today. All right. 1-2 pitch. That's inside. 2-2. Water flies. Says he wore his Goose T-shirt today. All right, so 2-2 coming to Smith. Bases are loaded here for the Bravos. Mizorowski delivers a pitch. That's a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down. That's his sixth strikeout. That was 103 on the Jugs gun, and there's 2 down. Man. This Dubois is up. The French. The pitch is a ball 1-0. Guys, French. DeGrom beat it today. Gave up 5 runs in the first. DeGrom is still pitching. Damn. Man, DeGrom has always said he's had good stuff, but he's been hurt. That ball's foul back on a play. And DeGrom's always, had good stuff. His problem is he's been hurt like forever. All right, so 1-1 here to Dubois. He must be from Paris. Damn French. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 to Dubois. That's going to be a base hit. Left field. And throw home. And 2 runs are going to score. 2-1 Atlanta. As Dubois singles home 2. So the Frenchie does work. The Frenchie does come through there, man. So 2-1 Atlanta. Yeah, that pitch that wasn't really a good pitch. It wasn't really a good pitch. So Riley at the plate. So first and second. There's a strike on 1. Pisarowski. It always land on his shoulder. Here's a 0-1. That's a strike. 0-2. Wee, says UGA. Isn't Judge hurt? Like, he's out for like 2 months or some shit like that. All right, so 1-2 here to Riley. As Mizorowski gonna come set. The 1-2 is to go around. And no, 2-2. 2-2 to count. Get Riley. Yeah, I don't think he went. I think that was a good call by the blue. 2-2 pitch. That's strike 3 looking. I think that caught the plate. I think that just caught the outside part of the plate. Calling me. That is a strike. Yep, it's a strike. All right, so we're gonna go to the 7th inning. It's 2-1 Atlanta. Man. Ugh. So, man. Zurowski. Ugh. So we go to the seventh inning. We'll see if the Braves bullpen can hold. Yeah, good inning. Now your bullpen's got to hold. Now your bullpen's got to hold. Oh, Brazil just scored. Brazil just scored. They lead. They're leading 1-0 over Haiti. Oh man, that dude couldn't beat the that fast dude. Goal Brazil. All right, here comes the first pitch to I guess Pratt, and that's a strike 1-1. Dylan Lee on the mound. So I told you, your bullpen's got to hold this their UGA. All right, so 0-1 to count. And the pitch is foul back out of play. 0-2. So 0-2 to count to Pratt. The pitch is down low. 1-2. So 1-2 to Pratt. That ball's a base hit. Left field. So in leadoff single here in the seventh for Milwaukee is Pratt gets a single. Brazil's probably going to kill Haiti, aren't they? Find something else to watch. We got Joey Ortiz up. Joey's 1 for 2, and the pitch is a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count, and the pitch is runner goes, and he is going to steal second. So Pratt steals second. Comes a pitch to the 1-0 to I'm sorry, the 2-0 to Ortiz is a strike. So 2-1 to count. The 2-1 is a swing to miss. 2-2. So 2-2 coming to Ortiz. And the pitch is 3-2. Yelich is on deck. So Lee will come set. Here comes a pitch to Ortiz. That's he chases that one. And there's out number one. That was ball four. And he chased that one. And so Yelich at the plate. And the pitch to Yelich is a strike. It's 0-1. Chat's all fucked up. Here comes the 0-1. I'd say, did he go around? And no, did not go around. 1-1. So 1-1 and it counts. And the 1-1 is a ball. 2-1. Man, it looked like a strike, but Atlanta didn't challenge it. So 2-1 to count for the Yelich. They waited too long. 2-1 pitch. Did they swing and a miss? 2-2. 2-2 here to Yelich. So trio on deck for Milwaukee. Two is hit foul on a play. So it's going to stay 2-2. And the 2-2 is hit foul. Will get out of play. So counts now 2-2 for the Yelich. The 2-2 is hit to left field, and that is going to be caught. Yes, makes the catch. Man, makes the catch out and left. There's two down. Man, that was close to getting down there in the corner, but the left fielder makes the catch, and there's two down. Why didn't they think he'd get to that? You got a good jump. You got a really good jump. Man, pitcher should go buy him a beer. So there's two down, and we got Churio coming to the plate, and we might have a pitching change. We got Suarez coming in to pitch. Got Suarez coming in to pitch. Right. So we got Suarez on the mound. Here comes a pitch to Churio. That's a ball, 1-0. So Robert Suarez with an ERA of a 0.59. Yeah. Fireball shots. I don't have any fireball to disturb. I'm all out. I'm all out. So 1-1 to count here to Churio. Yeah, I'm fresh out of the ball. Here's the 1-1. It's 2-1. So 2-1 coming to the plate. 2-1 is hit out of play. 2-2. So 2-2 coming to Churio. 2-2 pitch is a ground ball to short. It'll throw to first, and the side is retired. Side is retired. So it's time to stretch here in Atlanta. It's 2-1 Braves. Yastrzemski, White, and Mateo duo. Right, I tired the pillow wipes. Oh, shit, I missed. God damn it! I missed the home run. God damn it! Oh, they had a new pitcher in. Uribe's in, and your Scrimsey's hit a home run. Man, that was a quick. That was a quick. That was a quick. Seventh inning stretch. That was a quick seventh inning stretch time. All right, we're gonna have. We're gonna have Eli White at the plate was 3-1 Atlanta after the homer by Yastrzemski. So Uribe will come set the 0-1. It is strike 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. That's a swing and a miss. There's one down. Man. So man, that was a really quick seventh inning stretch. Usually they do a little longer. All right, Mateo up as Uribe will come set, and the pitch is a swing and a miss on 1. And the 0-1. 0-1 pitch. They swing and a miss. 0-2. Let's go Bravos. Bang. Oh yeah, and they took Rizarowski out, and Uribe just gets up a home run. I mean, that was a quick seventh inning stretch. Swing and a miss. And there's 2 down. And that was a really quick seventh inning stretch. They don't sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" like in Atlanta. So 2 down. We got Baldwin up. And the pitch is a foul ball out of play, 0-1. Yeah, that was bad luck for Mizorowski. But Milwaukee, he only scored one. I mean, his defense, they only gave him 1 run. Run support was bad. 0-1 is foul back out of play, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. And 1-2. Like the Cowboys said in Tombstone, we'll buy. Yeah, we'll buy. So 1-2 to count. 1-2 pitch is rip foul. So it's going to stay 1-2. Baldwin's at the plate. Baldwin is at the plate. Uribe is on the mound. Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is low, 2-2. Who's batting? Atlanta. So we 2-2 coming to the plate. 2-2 coming to Baldwin. That's a grounder right back to Uribe. He'll toss it to first to retire the side, but Atlanta gets another run as Yastrzemski hits one out of the park. Fair. We'll go to the 8th. You got Terrain, Contreras, and they took out so fast. Anyway, I have Brazil to score 1.5 goals in the first half as well. They scored 2. You just put 50 on the Brewers. Ooh. Yeah, but Brazil scored 2 goals in the first half. So that's a win. And you put 50 on Milwaukee. Man, well, they still got 6 more outs left. They still got a few more outs left. So, yeah, UGA is an Atlanta fan. So, I'm surprised. Surprised he put for the Braves. I thought you said fuck. No, you said no. You say fuck the Hawks and the Falcons. That's right. You said fuck. You always say fuck the Hawks and the Falcons. So well, don't be like Sluta and say I deserve a championship. Don't be like Sluta. That's he goes. I deserve a championship. I mean, he's seen the Braves win 2 World Series and Georgia win 2 national titles in football. What else does he want to see? I mean, the Hawks ain't winning shit. Like the Pelicans, they ain't winning shit. Right, we're at Truist Park up there in Cobb County, Georgia. 170 for Milwaukee, 360. Sorry, yeah. 170 for Milwaukee, 360 for Atlanta. We're gonna have terrain due up here for the Brewers here in the top of the eighth. So Suarez delivers a pitch. There's a strike on 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's me fouled out of play. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is gonna miss inside. The Hawks. When the Hawks had Dominique and Spud, they were good in the those 80s. Here's a ground ball back to the pitcher, and there's a 1 down. So 1 down here in the 8th. But they had some decent teams. They had some decent teams back in the late 80s when they had Dominique. They took the Celtics to 7 games one time. They almost went to the finals, but Larry Bird was just Larry Bird. All right, so Contreras up. And the pitch is a hit to right field. And that's going back at the warning track at the catch. Mako makes the catch. And there's a 2 down. There's 2 down here in the 8th. Yeah, old Spud. Well, Spud Webb was a slam dunk champion, 5'7". And I was like, man, how can he get up that high? So 2 down, and Mitchell at the plate. And that's a strike. Oh, Brazil just scored again. Brazil's up 3-0. I'm gonna change channel that shit. Here comes 0-1 to Mitchell. That's ball 1-1. Yeah, I'm gonna change. Watch that shit. And the 1-1 is a ground ball base hit. They had the shift on, and he goes the other way. So tying run comes to the plate here for Milwaukee. This is what you're supposed to do when they have the shift on. You're supposed to hit the ball the other way, and batters just don't want to do it. They're just so worried about uppercutting the ball, exit velo, pulling the ball. Right, they got Vaughn up. Get Vaughn up. Vaughn to plate. Here's a pitch. There's a strike on 1. Ant-Man reminds you of Dominique. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know if Ant-Man's as good as Dominique Wilkins. I don't know if Anthony Edwards is as good as Dominique. Dominique was really good. Here comes the 0-1 to Vaughn. And he's going to Foul that one out of play. 0-2. All right, so 0-2 to count to Vaughn. Pitch is a base hit, left field. So Vaughn singles the left, and we got 2 on and 2 out. Or just the way he moves in the lane sometimes. Okay. So Vaughn gets a single to left. We're gonna have who's coming to the plate? I think they said Bauer is coming to the plate. Yep, yeah, it is. So Jake Bowers is gonna pinch hit here for Milwaukee. Need an out here. You're right, need an out. So we Bowers at the plate. Here comes the pitch. And that's gonna be foul back on 1. Need an out here. Yes, you do. 0-1 here to Bowers. Suarez will come set. The 0-1 is swinging and a miss. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. 1-2. In the dirt. 1-2. To the Bowers. Yeah, don't spoil it for me. You know I'm on MLB TV. You're on Braves Vision. Just the 1-2. That's 2-2. So Braves Vision. Is Braves Vision like a regular TV in Atlanta? Like TBS used to be? So 2-2 to count. And the pitch is 3-2. That's 3 balls and 2 strikes. That pitch was just a little bit low. It's 3-2. We got Pratt at the plate. Pratt on deck. Excuse me. Pratt's on deck. So 3-2 coming to Bowers. Nope, they're gonna chase the runners back. Chase the runners back. So Bowers will come. Bowers at the plate. Here comes the 3-2. And it's ball 4. Bases are loaded. So bases are gonna be loaded for Pratt. Oh, they're gonna pinch hit here. As Freelick's gonna hit. Yes, you get it for free. So Sal Freelick is gonna bat here. We're gonna have a pinch hitter. They don't trust the rookie just yet in this situation. So Sal Freelick at the plate. Reds down 4-0. And that pitches the ball 1-0. Yeah, Mizorowski's got some good stuff, Karan. So 1-0 here to Frelick. And the pitch is 2-0. So 2-0 here to Frelick. Milwaukee has 151 two-out runs scored this season, which is second behind the Yankees. 2-0 is that's a strike. 2-1. 2-1 here to Frelick. Here comes the 2-1. That's 3-1. 3-1 account. So 3-1 here to Frelick. See if he takes 3-1. That's right down the middle though. That's a strike. 3-2. Damn, Bird. Bird's going nuts. So fans on their feet at the Truist Park. 3-2 coming to Frelick. And that's a ground off the pitcher and recovers, those the first to retire the side. So the Brewers leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom 8. And it's 3-1 Atlanta. Man. So Albies, Olsen, and Smith do up. Brown, says Sir UGA. Proud. Yeah. I just wait. I know you waited because you're a little because you're gonna be ahead of me because I'm on the MLB notes thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be behind you. Just waited for me. I know you waited. Yeah, that Bird mental. Yeah, I think he is mental. Yes, no, it's dust. You know, yeah. Yeah, send Rue to shut that tree. Where is Rue? I put him outside. I don't hear him. Is he inside? Seriously, I think about it. I got. Man, this guy throws this quick. Yeah, he's inside. All right. How they go make sure if he's in? I didn't know where he was. So Albies at the plate. It's a yo-ho up. Well, yo-ho on the mound, excuse me. There's a ground ball to first, and there's a one down. So very good. So we got one down in the bottom of the 8th. Olsen up. The pitch from Yoho is a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 is a strike. 0-2. See if I can do something quick. So 0-2 to count. 0-2 pitch to Olson is a strike three looking. 2 down. Here comes a pitch to the plate to Smith. That's 1-0. But I had to see something real quick. So Dominic Smith, 284 average on the season. Here's the 1-0. That's 2-0. And the 2-0 is 3-0. Three zero three zero is a strike. 3-1. 3-1 to count. And the 3-1 is that's hit well to right field, and that is off the wall. That's going to be a double for Smith. Yes, double for Smith. So Smith doubles. All right, so we're gonna have Warner at second, 2 down, and Dubois up. He had the single earlier that gave him the lead. A 2-run single. He's 1 for 3 with hit it off of Mizorowski. So 1-0 to count here to Dubois. Pitch is a pop up on the infield, and somebody's gonna make the cut, make the catch, and first baseman does as Bowers makes the catch. As I thought there was about to be a collision. Ortiz, Yelich, and Churio do up. I thought there was about to be a collision, but no, there was no collision. 3 more outs, he says. Let's go Braves. Three more outs. Gatorade, lower sugar. So, 3 more outs. Who's y'all's closer? The Mark Wohlers. I'm afraid to go get some water because they might be throwing a pitch in like 10 seconds. Oh wait, yeah, it's got to be Mark Wohlers, right? Or John Rocker. Yeah, it's John Rocker. So top nine we go. I could have got my water, but oh well, I'll wait. I could have got my water, but I'll wait. All right, so we got top nine we go. It's 3-1 in Atlanta. And it's showing that flash dude. We got Shrimpsky with a homer, then Dubon with that 2-run single. As we got Gary Sanchez at the plate. It is. So Iglesias on the mound. He's got 14 saves, area of 1.16. So Gary Sanchez at the plate. There's a pitch, the 0-1, and that's a foul 0-2. Gary Sanchez for the month of June is hitting 400 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. So he's had a good month. But man, he's always been a player that don't hustle that much. Here's the 0-2. That's off the plate. Remember he played for the Yankees, man. He at times he just wouldn't hustle. You know, I wasn't really a Yankees fan. It would infuriate me. Here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. I mean, I can't imagine what Yankee fans thought of him. He would just jog down to first. So 2-2 pitch. That's 3-2. So counts now full to Sanchez, who's batting 228 on the year. Imagine what was he batting before? He's batting 400. 3-2 pitch. That's a ground of the shorts. And one down. So Sanchez will ground out, and there is a one down here in the ninth. I got Yelich up. Yelich is 1 for 4. Oh, we are? It is? Okay. Here's a pitch. There's a strike. Oh, I guess I'll be there shortly. Does she take calls? Here's the 0-1 to Yelich. That's inside 101. Here's the 1-1 to Yelich. That's 2-1. The 2-1 going to come to Yelich. Pitch. That's a strike. 2-2. Iglesias will come set. 2-2 is hit out of play. Out of play. So 2-2 coming to the plate. 2-2 pitch is hit back. So 2-2 to count. The Yelich. The pitch is, did he go around? Nope. 3-2. 3-2 pitch to Yelich is ball 4. So the tying run comes to the plate here in it's a Churio, I believe. Yep, Churio. So Churio is going to come to the plate with he's the tying run. So Churio's 0-for-3 on the evening. Iglesias will come set. That's a strike on 1. So Churio's 301 average on the year. 10 home runs, 28 RBIs. There's the 0-1. That ball's hit the left field. That's going to be a fair ball. Going to go down to the wall. As Yelich will go to third and Churios at second. That ball stayed fair. And it's a double there for Churio. That ball just got off the end of the bat. He really didn't get it on the sweet spot. Now Terrain up here for Milwaukee. So Terrain at the plate here for the Brewers. The pitch is a base hit. Left field. That's going to score a run. It's now 3-2, and they're going to send both of them home, and he is out to plate. The game, there's 2 out. There's 2 outs. Wow. So he's out at the plate, and there's 2 outs now. Yeah, they got to challenge it. Well, I mean, what are they thinking about? They have to challenge it. I mean, what is there to think about? You have to challenge this. Oh, he's out. I mean, you have to challenge that. I mean, there's no. I mean, the only thing you have to challenge that. I mean, what are you going to do? You're not going to challenge that. If you're Milwaukee, you have to challenge that. Even if he's out, well, I think he's out. It looks like he's out. You have to challenge that. I mean, it's a tying run. You have to challenge that. It's like the dugout was like confused what to do. I'm like, you challenge it. I'm like, what's the worst going to happen? You lose a challenge? I don't. I don't know. What are they? He's out. Even if he's out, you have to challenge that. So it's 3-2 now, but and there's 2 down. That was just a really good throw by the left fielder. I mean, he looks out. I don't know what's taking so long. Hey, he's out. He's out. Gotta be out. So there's 2 down, 1 at first. Why didn't Terrain go to second on that? That's a base running error. So Contreras up. Uh, Terrain, if he is smart, he'd be at second. There's a foul and 1. If Terrain had any freaking smarts in him, he'd have gone to second on a throw home and be in scoring position. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So swing and a miss. 0-2. Come on, man. Don't jinx it. I mean, don't fool me. You know I'm behind you. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the game is over. And Atlanta wins 3-2. 2-11-0 for Milwaukee. 3-7-0 for the Braves. So we had a close game tonight. Had the tied run thrown out at home. And the game is over. 3-2 Bravos. Yeah, you gotta wait, man. You gotta wait. So what's going on? What's going on with this little shit show? What's going on this ad bitch fuel shit show? Would they take calls? Is Edward gonna be on there? Yeah, is Edward on there? I guess I have to go find out. So, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go listen to that. But I'll see you. Congrats to the Bravos, man. I'll see y'all next time.